so good. I'm gonna choose this one over to the Gacha corner. Elastic band. And then we've got like a hyper. This is where they. Now that I've got it in my hand, this sign, which is double-sided himself. You're throwing. And here we go, One Piece base shop. We've finally made it. It's been a long time coming. This is unbelievable, bro. I can't believe I'm finally here. Oh, here they come. Oh my goodness, here he is. This is freaking sick. Oh my goodness. So our first step once we're going inside is to pick up a basket. It's not just a regular basket, of course. It is the Going Merry. The details are absolutely insane on everything here. They've got the new cartoon Chopper with all the masks in the back as well as the plush toys. And what my personal favorite is are these Chopper team. I think I'm gonna get the Lakers one. I don't know much about I don't know much about the NBA, but I just love the colors of the Lakers one, and I think these particular designs look so cute. I think of the figures, I like this red one because I like Shawhook, which is Slam Dunk's team, but these look unbelievable. And I think, yeah, these are the boxes that they come in at the very top, so they're absolutely awesome. So this is the design that they have exclusive to the store here, which is all the NBA teams represented with different Straw Hat members, and they've also got all the acrylic stands here, except for Yamato, which I was actually after. And then here's a better look at all of the individual choppers, which look amazing. I have no idea what this is, but this looks so cute. I can hear Bleach in the back laughing. Dude, that looks great. It's all One Piece Space Shop. They got the coins. They got the berry chocolate coins. Oh my goodness me. So it's like, not only are these items all really cool and awesome, but it's like everything here is exclusive to this shop here. So to be here is a very rare opportunity. So I want to try to make the most of that and get a whole bunch of different pieces. So there's all different postcards. There's all different manga cover postcards. They've got the Brook money notepads, which are fantastic. They've got Barcelona, different poses. So many different pens, accessories, stickers. And then obviously they've got acrylic files, which they have for just everything in Japan, as well as the tape, which I'm not too sure who's using the tape for anything. The bags are really great. Also, look at these pillows. Oh, they connect in the middle. That's insane. And then look at the pillows of Manga book. That is so great. And I really like the small size of the choppers here, but I think I prefer the Lakers plush toy over this, so I think I would prefer this, so I'm gonna choose this one over the others. One Piece base shop. It is so good to finally be here after all this time. I've seen everyone online here themselves, and for me to be here myself is super exciting. Yeah, this is hilarious, but I don't know if it's worth it for $8 to just get rubber bands. There's no way this is just rubber bands and you're paying that much for the packaging, but that's fantastic. Here they've got like an officially licensed good quality Mugiwara hat, but then up here you can buy the pins and fit the pins onto the hat to give it like extra personality. I'm just overwhelmed at like the 50 different options for pins, and then the keychains, and then all the blind boxes and bags. And again, this is only one corner of the shop. So just this whole section is one little side of the store, and there's just still so much to go through. They've got shirts here, some jackets, as well as mirrors, socks. Oh my gosh, they've got the masks. Oh, that's fantastic. And also, I always buy a lot, so therefore I love these like large size bags. And personally, I think that is sick. Double-sided. This one's great too. Tony Chopper, and he's obviously got the manga panels all over, as well as a pocket on the inside, which I think is really nice. So, gosh, this is so good, and it's like such a rare opportunity that I just want to make the most of it. And then obviously, One Piece. We've got every single manga volume, all in existence, all lined up in one beautiful scale. This is the section that they have for the manga, but to my understanding they've also got the panels, very specific panels for certain scenes, all lined up here, so everyone's going through and trying to find their favorite panel. There's about 20 different variations of Chopper. I'm not too sure what this brown version is. I really like the classic version here. I just think that The Lakers one is probably a little bit better. And then there's the Dawn, which is 3 separate pillows that when you line up make the Dawn, which is amazing. So here's a full and probably better look at the design, which is double-sided. Absolutely freaking awesome. So there are just so many characters and varieties of little chibi plush toys, which are so unique, because if you like specific characters, you can put them on there. Like, I don't even remember this guy's name or who's buying them, but I mean, it's great that they have them. They got Vivi, obviously Gear 5, original Chopper, and then like the newer one, the little Perona Ghost, Mihawk. These are, I think 1,400 is actually quite fair. And then these little bags here are really, really cute. And then they got the hats as well. So goofy, but obviously so adorable. I want to try the hat because it looks like it's a good quality hat. I just don't know like if it's going to properly fit or what the quality's like. So I'll probably ask them if they have that. And then, yeah, like these, I forgot the name of these banners, but they're very Japanese and they fold out to like such a huge, big design. All these different prints. I gotta decide what I want to get. This whole time, I didn't realize that they're finger puppets as well as keychains. I don't know. I don't know if that's crucial information or not, but I just didn't know. So here they've got a lot of stock for Oda's exclusive figure, obviously only available here at the One Piece base shop, which is very cool and very iconic. And as well as that, they have King Luffy, which looks awesome, and the details are amazing. Especially on this, because there's a lot more going on. You could see just how well they put this together. But the thing I'm absolutely in love with is this Tony Chopper, which Chopper's my favorite straw hat, and I love this samurai costume version of him, which costs, wow, okay, you know what? I don't think I'll get it, but that's a lot cheaper than I thought. It's about $70, which I looked at this and I was like, that's gotta be like $200. So that's really nice. So I was looking at the Trafalgar hand. I didn't realize it's an incense machine. The smoke comes out of his hands. Oh my goodness. You can see there's a little hole at the very back there. So the hand is sitting on your desk and there's just smoke constantly coming out of it. That's amazing. Okay, there's so much going on. I didn't even see that there's a Luffy version as well as like the blue specific of this one. So these are, oh my gosh. And then they've got the action figures, as well as a lot of the other, I think these are all pretty generic, but obviously the ones in the middle here, One Piece Base Shop Limited, which is so cool. I don't know what this is. Character Peace Pack. Well, it sort of looks like, oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, these are fantastic. These are like, I think they're supposed to be like the old school packaging. Oh man, they're so funny. And then Lego sets and a whole bunch of other stuff. I think this is all fairly generic, besides the maybe, no, I think these are all pretty much found at most places. And this right here, I think this is probably the worst, plus it's a single elastic band. It's paying $9. I might just get it. I think now I've entered into like the holy grail. This is where that they have all of the cards that are up and coming, the exclusive One Piece base shop, the mat, and then like all the crazy rare cards that, oh my gosh, they've got like every manga card in existence just up on the wall just to see and look at, which is crazy. They've got the red Luffy as well. I mean, there's is that the red Sabo? Yep. Gosh. You know, I've not even seen these cards in person. So like my first experience is here at the One Piece base shop, taking it all in is unbelievable. So when it comes to the Gacha corner, they went absolutely all out. This is unbelievable. So you enter into this section here, but like the whole display is just freaking awesome. So the one that they have at the front is the One Piece base shop exclusive, which is individual books up on these little keychains, which is 500 yen per hit. But then they also just have so many other gacha machines from One Piece, not specifically to here, and even like the little coin exchange has Nami on the front of it. So I'm just having a great time browsing around, looking at every single little gacha machine that's come out, all the variations, all the pins. Like you could spend a whole freaking day just here. Like I love that Elbaf Luffy is absolutely awesome. It's moments like these I'm proud that I persevered on the manga and I finished it within 2 months, because it means I can just enjoy to the fullest of these type of stores. So these are like a lot of the characters that you can get, which, yeah, so many variations. I think the coolest one that stands out to me is the Kaido. That is freaking... And they've even got an entire section just dedicated for claw games, which I think is so cool to have this in the atmosphere. And a lot of these are exclusive as well to the One Piece base shop. So this is absolutely awesome. These are all the money notes with different characters' faces on the front of it. Absolutely hilarious. And even like, look, the machines themselves have the fish, have the characters all over it. I might just do this for a little bit of fun, because I think that's really cool. But yeah, so many figures, everyone's trying their luck. You can get the big notes. You get the big boy notes, which look absolutely awesome as well. Man, this place just keeps getting better. So this wall here has most of the main characters inside One Piece, and the numbers represent their birthdays. So my birthday is October 14th, which would place me as artist, which I don't know who the heck that is. I would love to be on November 3rd, Uta there, October 1st, Nami, July 3rd, Monkey D. Luffy, May 5th. So like, and even like every single one of these, the details are amazing. So they're also like, they can be like a little keychain. But I think these look awesome. The colors are great, the details are great, they're 3D, and especially in a line like this with the light coming through, they look cool. So we're in the absolute massive library of the manga panels, which they say they've got every single page, but I assume with everyone looking through them, all the popular panels would be gone by now, but I think it's great. So for 500 yen, about $5, you can just get like a really cool like hardcover postcard type. And yeah, obviously there's just so many to go through here. That's hilarious. Alrighty, we're here paying money to get the money. So the goal is that we change one bit of money for another. I'm terrible at this. Which button is it? Okay, we're gonna assume it's this one. This is so stupid. Let's just dive. I mean, how do I... There's no real strategy. Are we gonna get something? Something would be good. It's stuck. Come on. That's it. Just... We're going again. That's all there is to it. That's not true. I breathed. Now, do I commit to the same spot? I feel like I sort of have to. What am I going to do with this anyways? It's just a crunched up piece of paper. It's the memory. And so far we commit. We got two! Okay, now that I've got it in my hand, this really isn't the most impressive thing by any means. I don't know how they got it so scrunched, but we won. I mean, I don't drive, but if I was going to, ideally this would be the type of car that I would be rocking up in. That is awesome. And this here is insane. On the very back of Goldie Roger himself, you've got the entire like cast and crew of One Piece. I don't even know what this is for, but the details are insane. I love the Beast Chopper. Oh my gosh, Mums, Kaido. This is absolutely awesome. So next up, they've got all the One Piece base shop figures, which are randomized in the boxes, sort of like a Pop Mart. Honestly, I don't like many of these very much, except for the ones where it's like a Mugiwara design. So like we've got Usopp, we've got Chopper, we've got Zoro, Nami, and then Sanji here. I think those are pretty cool. Everything else I just don't see as that special or that unique. Like this does nothing for me. But for everyone, like it's good that they have a variety. It's great that they have, you know, some of the NBA stuff and all the other boxes. That's so cool. And then there is Luffy. I think if anyone says Luffy in this store, they're gonna get banned by the security guards. And then here behind the chair, we've got Oda's illustration with his drawing. Looks absolutely freaking sick. So happy to be here. Some of the most expensive cards in the One Piece collection game are right next to each other. That is crazy. And then we've got like a hyper realistic Netflix Chopper here. which looks, I want to give him a hug, he looks so cute. And then we've got the big Lego snail next to him as well. These are awesome, man. And then they've got a lot of illustrations of like inside the actual Going Merry. Buggy looking like an absolute boss. Now, just in case you needed to go to the toilet, hold it until you can buy the villains of One Piece and then start wiping using these guys. For 500 yen, I honestly think that is a unique, fun little gift. But do you use it, or do you... I'd feel bad if I used it. And then we've got an absolute wall of One Piece figurines, and there's so much going on. A lot of these were either from Ichiban Kuji, which is like a lottery system, or some of them were just sold as the figures themselves. So I think you can actually pick up tickets and buy a few from here, which all look amazing. The details are absolutely sick on these. I see them online, but to see them like in person is a completely different story. These are so cool. And you know, looking at One Piece, at all the different arcs and all the different characters, it's, although for me it wasn't that long ago, it still feels a little bit of sense of nostalgic, you know, looking back at the arcs and what the characters have been through and where they were and where they are now. It's really nice. So I can't imagine how much more so that feeling is for people who grew up with it, like quite literally grew up with it. It's absolutely awesome. Seeing the baskets laid up like this is still so funny to me, because the Going Merry is hilarious. I think this area here is always rotating and changing, but at the moment they've got the One Piece World 100 second round edition. So top 3, not really much surprise there. Robin being 6 is a bit shocker. Chopper 10, Merry himself. Wow, he's shot up fast already. Brand new character, he's already that high up. Teach, Marco, Crocodile, already 15. Joy Boy, 61. Koala, that seems random. Penguin, who the hell is Penguin? That's a random ass character. Oh my gosh. Kusofu Joko. So, that's funny. Yeah, very cool display there. And then here they've got the new Albaf wall arc, which again is going to be rotating according to the time that you visit, so might be the only time I can see it here. The ladies have arrived! Woo! Sanji's happy. Zoro's lost! Fantastic, they're gonna keep it going. Smoker's just chilling out, moment of silence. What's this guy's name? Is that Moltres? Ah, Marco, my man. Dropping in. Oh, decor. Zoro's lost. He's up at the top. So this is everything that we picked up from the One Piece base shop. I didn't go too crazy just because I've been to Kumamoto, and for me, those goods are a little bit more rare and special. But I got the big bag, which I think is amazing and has the entire manga background, as well as obviously King Luffy. We were able to pick up 2 copies of the One Piece base shop cards, which the cards are absolutely hilarious, and I love these so much. The NBA Lakers Chopper is my favorite. I think this acrylic file design is really cute. We got 2 little manga pages, Nico Robin face mask, berry chocolates, which I think is so cool. I'm not going to eat those. And then what I'm most interested about is the villain's toilet paper. Every villain is on the toilet paper. This was only $5. I think that's a great perk. So obviously overall, very happy with the experience. Super happy I could go. And might even go again when there's some new goods in the future. So very excited, very happy.